Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson save. And now, as you can see on screen, played a few games since we last met against Chivas in the Club World Championship, and another piece of silverware under our belts. We'll go through the roundup. We'll go through the Premier League, where we sit, where we are up against this City side today. And then we've got United in a few weeks' time as well. As you can see, lots of chop and change with regards to the fixture list. As always, if you are enjoying the series, hit that thumbs up button down below. Follow it up with the subscribe button if you are new around here. And then, while you're there, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. Now, as you can see, since we last met, we played a hatful of games in cup competitions, the league, and all round pretty good performances across the board. 3-0 win against Everton in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Adolfo with a brace and Madison with the goal just before half-time. 3-0 win, really comfortable win from a highly rotated side, and through to the semi-final, which we have played the first leg already. We then follow that up with two really good home wins. One against Leicester, 3-0. One against Palace, 2-0. Again, Adolfo scoring some goals there. We then went to Brighton, away trip to Brighton. Tough place to go is the Amex Stadium, and they went down to 10 men with 25 minutes to go, and then Simone Teresiano scoring the goal a few minutes after that, getting us the 1-0 win. Really easy 3-0 win against Southend in the FA Cup, and we've got Southampton in the fourth round in between the City and United games today. Hunt, Madison and Fettiarp scoring a goal there. The first leg away from home in the Carabao Cup semi-final at Old Trafford, and we won it 2-1. Fettiarp scoring a goal on the 26th minute, and Ruben Diaz equalising in first half injury time, but then Pavard scoring an own goal with a minute to play, and we snuck out 2-1 winners. We then went to West Brom Hawthorns, again another difficult place to go away from home and pick up some points, and Fettiarp on a bit of a goal streak here, 3 goals in 3 games, and scoring a goal on the 21st minute, getting us the win. Now, where does that leave us in the league? Now, with our excursion out to, I think it was in Australia, the Club World Championships, we've got a few games in hand. One's definitely against Tottenham. I think the other one is against Cardiff. But 2 games in hand on City, but they've taken their chances and they've leapfrogged us in the league. 2 points in the ahead of us in the league, and we play them today, first game up. Fettiarp scoring some goals, 8 goals this season. Slow goal turnaround for the Premier League this year. Only 9 goals, winning the race after the halfway mark in the Premier League. Zagadou's still there, 7.47 for him, and Rakitic is still 1 behind David De Gea. With regards to the other competitions, as I say, we've got Porto in the first knockout round of the Champions League, Southampton in the 4th round of the FA Cup, and we're winning the semi-final against United in the Carabao Cup. So we could go for a clean sweep this season if we win the remainder of the competitions that we're in. But let's get into this game against City. This is going to be the lineup. So we've got Rakitic in goal, Van Zanten, Ayer, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. Maya and Teixeira in the middle of midfield, with Mbolo on the right. Keane coming in on that left-hand side. Marin dropped off of form a little bit over the last few weeks, as has Pocconi, which is why neither of them are starting. Teresiano in behind. Fettiarp on the bench. Enrique, Pocconi, Cook, Zakaria, Madsen, Marin and Adolfo, and no real fitness concerns at the minute, which is good to see. Let's get into this game against City and see if we can regain our top spot in the Premier League. Ball, and De Bruyne is going to in-swing that one, but Maya gets the ball clear, and now we're on the counter-attack. 5 minutes in, Mbolo charging forward, going past Fettiarp. Teresiano's there, goes for a shot, hits the crossbar, and Skriniar gets that ball clear. Edison absolutely in no man's land there, just watching it hit the bar. Unfortunate for us. Great counter-attack, still 0-0. Corner again, outswinger this time from Kevin De Bruyne, and Lautaro Martinez in on goal, 6 yards out, scores his 10th goal of the season, puts us on the back foot. Great ball in from Kevin De Bruyne, and 6 yards out jumps Ayer at the near post. 22 minutes gone, 1-0 City. Leon Bailey driving forward into that space, but Zagadou comes out and tackles 2 men and goes again. Mbolo driving forward into Fettiarp, goes for a shot, and Edison pushes it round for a corner kick. Van Zanten with a free kick, going to dink that ball into the back post. And Bolo's there. Keane can't turn it round. It hits the post. And I think Asensio blocked it as well. It's going to be a corner kick. Maya, just before half-time, going to go in swinger. Keane at the near post, straight at Ederson. Since City scored, not really done too much going forward. It's been all Newcastle. Van Zanten whips that ball in deep again. Zagadu's there. Heads just wide. And that's going to bring us through to half-time. 1-0 to City after 23 minutes. Lautaro Martinez scoring the goal for them and puts them in the driving seat. I'm going to get into the dressing room. I'm going to passionately say we're not doing bad at all. Everyone continues to work hard. We will win this. And then just follow that up with, there's a lot more to come from you. You've got what it takes. Go out there and produce a better second half. Get back into this one early. We could go on and win it. Out mark now, Balao out to Teresiano, into Marin. He's come on for Moise Keane. Maya got a little bit of time and space, goes to Van Zanten, can't get the ball in, deflected, and Ederson needed to push that around for a corner kick. 15 minutes to go, Tierney getting the ball in, but Van Zanten heads that ball forward. Teresiano driving forward into Adolfo. Can he get a shot on goal? No, he can't. The referee's looking at a foul there. Kieran Tierney gone straight through the back of Adolfo. It's going to be Breel Mbolo. 15 minutes on the clock left. Can he put us back into this game? And Bolo sends Ederson the wrong way, and it's one apiece with 15 minutes to go. We've been all over City since they've scored, done nothing going forward, and he just drills this one past Ederson. One apiece. Come on, Newcastle. Belau going to go short to Zakarius. Come on for Teixeira. Out to Marin. Good little triangle there on that left-hand side. Digs that ball into Mbolo at the back post. Can he get there again? He can. Has it gone in? Yes, it has. Breel Mbolo, the saviour of Newcastle. I didn't think it was going to trickle over the line. It was given by the goal line technology. Zakaria, lovely little dink. He's always got the run on Tierney, the power and the pace of Mbolo, and it just trickles past the line, and he puts us 2-1 into the lead. Corner, Marin, outswinger again this time. Adolfo at the back post, and Skriniar gets his head to it. And now Kovacic gets that ball and running at the defence on the counter-attack. Lautaro Martinez already scored once, goes for a goal again. He scores his second of the game. 2 apiece with 2 minutes to go. Devastating counter-attack from City. Kovacic driving forward. Lovely ball over the top to Lautaro Martinez, and he drills it past Rakitic. 2 apiece. 5 minutes of injury time, and City come forward again. Kovacic in the penalty box, goes for goal, he shoots, he scores. It's late drama here at St James's Park. Newcastle 2, City 3. We're going to have to go back attacking again, and they've taken the lead. What a advert for Premier League football here. Kovacic, no one stopping him at all. Drills it into the top right-hand corner. 3-2 City. And that is going to be it. City well and truly have done a job on us here. 8 shots, 7 on target, 40% possession, and they run out winners 3-2. Lautaro Martinez with a brace. Kovacic with the winning goal on the 91st minute. Breel Mbolo thought he did enough to win us the game. 2 goals in 3 minutes for him, but not enough to stop City from winning this game. And we go further back in the Premier League race. Disappointed we couldn't grab a win today, and let's see what that does to the Premier League standings. We stay second. They are now 5 points clear with 2 games ahead of Newcastle. We need to win both our games in hand to close that gap on City. We now go away at Old Trafford to United, and they're only 5 points behind us as well. Can we bounce back with a win? Right, so a few games played since we last met against City, and not the best form coming into this one against United. 1-1 draw at home in the Carabao Cup semi-final took us through to the final, where we will play West Ham in that competition. Hopefully, a little bit more silverware this year, and then a 1-0 win away from home at Southampton. Tough place to go, St Mary's, and David Neres scoring in the first minute to put us through to the 5th round, where we will play United away from home at Old Trafford. The draws for our competitions this year haven't been the easiest, but we're going to have to go through teams like that as deep in the competitions that we're in anyway. So you know, get them out of the way in the fifth round. But yeah, United, tough draw in that one. And yeah, this is how the league looks with that first loss of the season against City. They're 5 points ahead of us, and United are 2 points behind us. But we do have 2 games in hand on both United and City. And but they're not the easiest. Cardiff in 18th and Spurs in 4th are our games in hand. And yeah, win both of those, we go back to the top of the table by a point. But we need to win again today against United away from home at the at Old Trafford, and this is going to be the lineup that goes up against it. Rakitic in goal, Dodo, Polcone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. Maya and Teixeira in the middle of midfield, and Bolo on the right, Marin on the left, Teresiano in behind, Fetty up. Let's go and see if we can put that poor performance against City behind us and beat the red side of Manchester. And that is half time. A little bit different to the game against City. City game was all out for both sides. This one a little bit more of a cagey affair. City are 1-0 up, so that put them 7 points clear if things remain the same. Chelsea beating Liverpool 1-0. Arsenal losing to West Brom 3-1. So yeah, need a better second half in this one to hopefully pull back that gap to City. Marin with a free kick just after the half time and goes just over. First chance of the game. Ruben Neves now with a free kick. He goes for goal, hits the crossbar, and Polcone gets that ball clear. 25 minutes to go, still 0-0. We're going to make some changes now. Arp not having the best of games, so we'll bring Aldolfo on and bring Teresiano off for James Maddison. Any other changes that we could make? Neres probably coming on for Marin, actually, to be fair. So all 3 changes are going to be made. To switch him up to a winger. 25 minutes to go. Can we break this deadlock? And there we have it, 0-0 draw. I think it was Neves with a free kick and Marin with a free kick. The only 2 chances that we saw in this game here, but very, very cagey affair. I'm just going to say unlucky tonight. Wasn't meant to be, but that now puts us 7 points behind City. They beat Wolves 1-0. We've got those 2 games in hand, so we can get a point behind City if we win against Tottenham and Cardiff. But yeah, the league isn't in our own hands at the minute. A very, very worrying sign. Only 1 win in the last 4 games in all competitions. And yeah, this good run of form seems to have come to a stop. And hopefully we can pick it back up later on in the season. We are going to be back and we are going to do the Porto and the Arsenal game. So we're going to just fast forward it a little bit because we've gone through these seasons already. But Porto, second leg of the Champions League first knockout round, and Arsenal away from home. We go to the Emirates, and can we be in with the shout of winning the league when we get there? But that is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave it a thumbs up. If you're new around here and you're enjoying what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button and then follow it up with the bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, we bring you the second leg of the Champions League game against Porto and a massive league game against Arsenal. I'll see you soon.